I'm super thrilled to introduce is Stacy Brakula. Brakula. Sorry about that, Stacy. Stacy is known as the change navigator and squirrel wrangler. Ambitious leaders seek her expertise to create connections, authenticity, and embrace change for a memorable future. With over 30 years as a change experience expert and a wide range of tools and unique approaches, she guides her clients to maximize their connections, achieve congruence, and embrace change. Welcome to the stage.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate being here and love the Grand Connection. I was actually a founding member and now I'm back. I had to take a hiatus for a few reasons, but super excited to be back. And I have a framework for connections, congruencies, and change. But first, I have a question for the audience. August 1st, 1981, 12:01 a.m. Do you know what the first video was that played on MTV? If you do, just put the name of it in the chat. I would love to see who knows the answer to that question. And Duran Duran. It's okay if you weren't born yet. You still might know the trivia. Santa Maria says video killed Nirvana. I'm going to come back to that in just a minute. And the reason I bring that up is I want my original MTV back, right, Len? The reason I bring that up is many people think that AI is going to kill us or kill jobs. And that's a hint for those of you in the chat. First, I'm going to go around just I am going to give you the highest level of this framework that you're seeing on the screen. Feel free to take a screenshot of it. This is connections, congruency, and change. It is a 9-part framework that includes our connections up in the upper left corner, that we need to be connected to our habits, to all of our habits in the world, to our habits and behaviors, so that we can maximize our time. How many of you, if I say the phrase 2 + 2, what is your immediate response? Go ahead and put that in the chat. And I'm going to ask, okay, I'm trying to figure out why you guys aren't saying squirrel. Because sometime before you were 6 years old, you were given the instructions that 2 + 2 equals 4, and that the response, anytime you hear the phrase 2 + 2, your brain is to automatically say 4. But before you were about 6 years old, and it could have been before 5, it might have been before 4 for some of you who learned quickly, you didn't have a response to that quickly. And that reason is you had not connected the synapses in your head for those things. And so one of the tools that we connect ourselves to is right here that we carry around with us all day. And it's even more powerful than that tool that we have that we're viewing each other through today. So connections with our habits and our tools our habits is the first thing. Connections then with our tools is the second thing. So during the pandemic, we have obviously found out that we need to be connected with our tools so that we can, here's the third one, be connected with each other as humans. And I don't have a pointer, sorry about that, to show you. That's how that pyramid stacks up. Connections to ourselves and habits, connections to our digital to our tools, whatever they may be at the time, and connections to each other as humans. Congruencies, the second circle on the right side, is us being congruent with various levels of life. The first and most important, most important to build a foundation on is being congruent with ourselves. Being congruent with yourself means taking time for self-care when you need it, taking care of yourself in whatever ways are right for you, making sure that you telling yourself the truth when you are living your life. Or are you just going through the motions that you need to go through? The second is congruence with your inner circle, which are your families and friends. The third then would be congruence with the universe or everything. Notice how these foundations and layers build in towards the circle and point towards the center. That's because connections, congruencies, and change come together. So, yes, I love how is agreeing of loving that when we're out of our head and in our hearts and everything will flow. The third is change. In order to change, we need to use our past as a foundation because we have a repository of information in our past, no matter what age we are. Some of us may have a larger repository than others. But that doesn't mean that ours is necessarily better, because sometimes it's filled with lots of pain and things we might not want to carry forward. But our past is our foundation and our repository of information to teach us how we are congruent with ourselves and others, how we use our tools to be connected with our habits, our tools, and each other. Then we can be in the now, or Zen, being in the present. Being in the present, learning how to be in the present instead of the future and past is important. But I'm also going to say that envisioning your future, which is the future, is one of the most important to bring us back to that center, because our mind does not know the difference between a memory and a vision of our future. So if you can envision your future, your mind thinks it's a memory and will do everything in its power to make it happen. So if we're connected to each other, congruent with everything, including the universe, and using all of our selves, we have connections, congruencies, and change. My name is Stacy Braiuka, the Change Navigator and Squirrel Wrangler, and I have a gift for you today of a way to connect with your business audience, which is 20 free leads for your business. What happens when you get those 20 free leads is you'll end up having a free 14-day trial of a piece of software. You'll also have 20 free leads from me that you will have, that it will have you create an appointment to find those leads. I will work with you to find leads that are for you, because why would I give you leads that are right for somebody else? That just doesn't make sense. I think that our last speaker would agree. If I gave you somebody else's leads, it wouldn't make sense in your marketing. But if I give you those 20 free leads, then you can take the tips we learned from the last speaker and use those to market your brilliance, your congruence, and help others change. I also have a VIP gift, I believe. We do have VIP gifts, right, Carolyn? Yes. And can I tell what my VIP gift is? My VIP gift is a 20-minute anxiety busting session where I help you envision your future without anxiety and help you get rid of a piece of anxiety in less than 30 minutes.
Beautiful.
So if you're not a VIP, grab it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you.